Welcome to another episode of Industry Insights. I'm here with Tim Gable and also Tyler Storr. And today we're going to talk a little bit about automation, conveyance, and some other new and exciting things in our industry. So today we have our expert Tyler joining us. Tyler spent 4 years with Amazon and has a lot of experience with some of the things we're going to talk about today. So kind of turn it over to Tim to ask a few questions to lead it off.
Yeah, Tyler, why don't we just start by just telling us a little bit about what automation really means? What are we talking about?
Yeah, so automation can really be anything from conveyors and even a flow system that doesn't even have any power to it to all the way up to robotics, palletization, things like that. In the warehouse space, it's just a range of all different products, all different types of implementation. You could have software involved, WES, WMS, or non-software solutions that just move product around and simple things like that.
Is there a place that's too small to start, or can you just start with little bits and then add up, especially if you've got want to taste test it?
Yeah, so a lot of our customers come in and have an entire idea of how the system works or what they may want. And then we start laying things out, and maybe we're throwing robotics in there, maybe we're throwing all this automation, and they realize that their process isn't truly big enough. So then they're not going to see our ROI in that system for years, which means it's not going to be worth it. But you could eliminate a person in a non-value added activity, move them to something that adds more value to the company, and add in a conveyor here or a conveyor there, and you can build out segments of a full system that you see an ROI on that smaller section, but then as you ramp up production, as you start getting to higher and higher volumes, things like that, you can add in the different components and see better ROIs and get into more automation. That's how we build it out for our customers, as this can be added onto, or this is a small segment of a bigger picture, and we're building it to be, or make it a scalable solution.
Yeah, one of the other things you mentioned was putting people in the right place. A lot of times people hear automation and they think, well, we're going to lose a lot of jobs, or people are going to be losing jobs. People don't need to be afraid that this is taking the place of people. It's just allowing people to get into better positions.
Yeah, so through my experience at Amazon, we were automating everything we could, but we still had 5,000 people in our building. The automation was meant to make these people more efficient, get more production through, and that's the goal of a lot of these. It's not to eliminate a person from your company. It's either to make people more efficient, or take that person that's literally just moving a box that anyone can do, take that person, move them into a higher level role, maybe pay them more, add more value to the business. And again, it's mainly just to increase production, increase efficiencies with that same headcount.
So you would kind of wrap it up that automation would be to work smarter, not harder, perhaps? Mm-hmm. And also maybe a recommendation is to start small and kind of grow the automation along with the business.
The key is starting small. You don't want to take on a bigger project, because it does require a lot from the customer if you're doing a large automation project, to be able to integrate and change their processes to go along with the system. So if you're biting off small segments at a time, it helps also with the bandwidth of the employees or the managers that are running the project. They can get through that, communicate the change to the employees, and then maybe implement another one in the future and keep communicating, make sure there's no issues in the operation itself.
Excellent.
Yeah, Tyler, that's some great information. What I would suggest for anyone watching this that's interested in getting more information, just reach out to Conveyor and Caster, and we'll see about next steps. We can get on site, look at your application, and make some recommendations. Thank you for watching.
Thank you for allowing us to spend some more time with you and have another industry insight episode.
Yep, thanks for having me on.